Hello, scrappers! Thought I'd give you a little update on our silver recovery here. I just gotta first show you the jankiness of this. I got these alligator clips. Ignore the colors. I think they're actually backwards, the polarity. But it doesn't matter because the bubbles are coming off of the one that you want the silver to plate to. That's always a good, rule of thumb there. But this is just an AC adapter. This is my third one that I've cooked. Well, no, I haven't cooked this one yet. This one's holding up pretty good. This one is only 9 volts. And hasn't cooked yet because I've been limiting the power going to this. And if it's getting warm, I kind of turn the power back. And I'm doing that with this very old, very janky dimmer switch. It says right on here, 300 watt max for incandescent lamps only, and that's obviously not an incandescent lamp. But I've been babysitting this thing and making sure this doesn't get too hot, and I found it's got a sweet spot. A little under halfway is where I'm getting some good bubbling and getting some good electroplating without getting this hot, because I don't want to burn the garage down. But the first 2 or 3 days, so we plug that in first, and then we plug this in second. The first 2 or 3 days, I just had it sitting on the floor here, and I was monitoring it, checking the AC adapter. Is it getting hot? What is this thing actually doing? Is it actually plating? And let's see if I'll just turn it up about to where I usually keep it. She's all plugged in. And it takes a little while to get going. I'll turn up full blast. She's bubbling good right there. I don't know if I'm trying to show you here. Now, when I start off, this chemical is a dark red. And you see, that's almost clear. That's getting there. Once you remove all the silver from this chemical, it's practically clear again. I know that because the prospecting machine that I got in the other garage, it does a pretty good job, but it takes, 2 weeks to do a gallon. Or no, even longer. It takes a month to do a gallon. And you see she's bubbling really good? A lot better than the prospector does. But the AC adapter can't quite handle. It's already warming up. So I've been running it a little under half, which is kind of the wrong way to do it. Instead of limiting the power going, or restricting the power going to the AC adapter, I should have this in line right here. But you see, she's bubbling pretty good. I don't know how easy it is to see that. She's bubbling okay. If I turn it full blast, bubbling real good now. Well, let's take a look at this. I'm going to disconnect one of these just because I don't want to short nothing out. This is literally a hunk of non-magnetic stainless steel, and so isn't this, that I pulled out of the scrap bucket. And I ground it a little bit just so I'd be able to get the alligator clip on it. And my concept is working. See this black stuff? That's silver. You see where it's scratched off right there a little bit? And scratch it with my thumbnail. We got silver. So this is working. So now that I know that it works, I'm gonna scale it up. And my plan is, the tube is just to keep them insulated. That's all the tube was for. So these 2 pieces of metal don't touch. But this thing is super janky. My plan is, because since I'm using stainless for the electrode and the cathode, I think they're called, this silver isn't 100% pure, because it is stripping some of the stainless from here and electroplating it along with the silver. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to order some carbon rods. I think that's what I need to order. And I'm gonna have the tube going down to the bottom, and the tube will be coming off of a fish tank aerator, and that'll circulate the water. Having the aerator in the bottom will circulate the water, or the chemical, and I'll be able to electroplate faster. Now this little guy, let me hook this back up. Don't want to waste. I should be reverse electroplating. Waste time. Full blast. So under half. I have to monitor this because I have left it 2 full days in a row plugged in going to get it to electroplate that much, which is some pretty good progress. Now I'm going to upscale this with a 5-gallon bucket. I'm going to use the same stainless steel rod, but I'm going to use carbon rods because they're not going to, they're not going to reverse electroplate. Because right now the stainless is getting stripped from this and getting plated onto this. So my silver isn't 100% pure. So my plan is to use a computer power supply with a cooling fan in it, and then I can dim that power down a little bit. And I'm sure the computer power supply is closer to 12 volts when the AC adapter is 9 volts. Computer power supply will be closer to 12 volts. I'll be able to get more bubbling, and hopefully I can do a gallon a day. That's what I'd like to do, because I have 2 50-gallon drums of this stuff where I work. And they're going to want to get rid of it quick. So I'm kind of running out of time. And plus, I want to make some money, get some silver. And once you pull the silver out of this chemical, because right with the silver in the chemical, the heavy metals, it's extremely hazardous. And once you pull the silver out of it, then it's practically nothing. It'll be a lot easier to have it properly disposed of. So we're going to do some more electroplating. Make sure you guys subscribe to the madness. Alright, full blast. Bubbling good, look at that. But the AC adapter can't handle it. So, we're going to upscale it next video. Hopefully next video I'll have a computer power supply out here. Maybe we can double or triple the output. So hey, just remember guys, scrap is everywhere. All you gotta do is find it, sort it, and hoard it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.